Hello, I'm Jackson Bird, and today, October 11th, is National Coming Out Day. A day to raise awareness of LGBTQIA issues and to remind people that we're here, all around you, and we deserve to be treated just like anyone else. National Coming Out Day was founded in 1988 by Gene O'Leary and Richard Eichberg. The concept was similar to ideas that Harvey Milk had espoused in the 70s, which was that at the time it was easy for people to claim that they had never met a gay or lesbian person before. So people needed to come out so that more people would realize that there are gay people everywhere. Sorry. So the day was founded to break down preconceived notions and hopefully encourage people to reconsider their prejudiced opinions. Today, most people know someone who's gay or bi or even trans, and we have way more rights and acceptance and protections than we did in the 80s. But there is still a long way to go. We can still be fired or denied housing in many states. I mean, trans people can't even go to the bathroom safely in some states. HIV rates are rising as attention to it decreases. LGBTQIA youth are living on the streets at alarming rates, and dozens of trans women are murdered every year. So coming out, spreading visibility, and sharing our stories remains vital to changing public consciousness and thereby changing policies. But I do want all of you to remember that you should not feel pressured to come out if you're not ready or if it's not safe for you to do so. You may remember videos I've made on past coming out days when my voice was higher and my hair was longer, and I assured you all how okay it is to not come out yet.
If you're already out, or you have nothing to come out about, or you disagree with the obligation to come out, or if you're not ready to come out yet, that's okay. Especially that last one. It is a personal decision when and if ever you come out to certain people in your life. And for someone to try and tell you that you have to come out because it's for the movement or because they think that you'll be happier or more fulfilled completely undermines the fact that this is your life. Your decision to be public about it.
I wasn't just talking to you. I waited until I was ready, and I am so glad that I did. That said, I also want you to know that you don't need to feel like you have everything figured out before you can come out. A lot of people are scared they'll be criticized for going through a phase, which is true. You probably will be by some unkind people in your life. But really, what's wrong with going through a phase? Why does that make your needs at the time any less crucial? Why does it make your identity in that moment any less valid? We are all going through phases with our identities to one extent or another, and there's nothing wrong with simply being open about questioning your identity. I mean, I totally get the intimidation of not wanting to make a big deal of something when you're still figuring it out yourself, but don't let that stop you from telling select people you can trust, or going to support groups or doctors or finding online resources. I am among a significant portion of trans people who wasn't sure physical transition was right for me until I did it. I started hormones in secret before publicly coming out because I knew there was a chance it might not feel right for me. As it happens, it felt totally right in a way that nothing else ever has before. But to get to that point, I had to be open about the fact that I was questioning with a lot of health providers and people close to me in my life. If I hadn't taken that plunge to be open with them about not being totally certain, I might have been stuck in this dysphoric, unhappy loop forever. And on that note, the rest of us in the community need to be better about accepting people who are questioning or who were just going through a phase of some sort. Stop with the not gay enough or not trans enough bullying. Accept people for who they are and what they need in that moment. So many people feel an insurmountable pressure to figure out exactly who they are before they can have anyone else help them carry that burden. But the rest of us have to stop pushing narratives that tell people they have to do that. We're too quick to question or to police what people are supposed to do based on their expressed identity. Too quick to tell people that they're just confused if they're changing or playing with their identity. Yeah, maybe they are confused. And how the heck are they supposed to stop being confused if they aren't allowed to explore and experiment? Some people know exactly who they are without question and dive in full force and never have any regret. I've heard of these people from afar, I have seen them tell their stories, and that's awesome. But honestly, I have never met a single person like that. And I have met a lot of queer and trans people. Because once you really talk to people, pretty much everyone spent a huge amount of time questioning and worrying if they were really gay or really trans. Figuring out who you are is tough, and you shouldn't have to do it alone. I look forward to a future where coming out isn't a big deal anymore. And not just because being straight and cis isn't the assumed norm, but because we welcome exploration and fluidity. A little insight here for younger people from the grown-up side of things. We still haven't figured it out. Your whole life is a confusing, hot mess of a journey, not just growing up. So don't let anyone tell you that you have to have it all figured out now. Just be you. And try your best to surround yourself with people who let you be you, and be that person in return. History has given us so much to be thankful for these past couple of decades, so let's keep making it even better for future generations. Alright, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more Queerstory videos, and I'll see you next time.